Okay, Western Kansas Prepper here with part 4 of 4 of my medical roll, which is my bug out medical roll video series. And we've seen all the rest of the pouches in this pack, and now we're ready for the last couple. Again, caught in one of these loops is this device, which they call the EXTRACTOR, which sounds like, you know, the Terminator or something. I don't know. It's not that serious, I don't think, but in any event, this is something that I don't see in some bug out bags medical roll videos, and I'm not sure why. But this is, you know, what it is. It cost me about 12, maybe 10 to 12 bucks at Walmart. But you know, this is something that you know, you're dealing with snakes, poisonous snakes or insects. This can help you to get good venom suction out of there, and you know, it could save somebody's life. So, you know, getting bit by something poisonous is not any kind of joke. And if you're out in the wilderness, it's a distinct possibility. So, encourage. This is very light. I wasn't able to fit it. You know, it comes in this you know, big pouch or big pack with some other implements in it, but I wasn't able to fit that into my roll. It has, you know, this whole nice pouch with some additional bandages and such. I couldn't fit it in there, so I just said I'll just wrap it up in a Ziploc and Band-Aid, dig some rubber bands around it, wrap it tight, and then put it in there. Okay, got to finish this in this part. So here, at the top, again, I have labeled sponges, but these are some more of those Kindle brand all-purpose sponges. Again, I say fit them where you can fit them. You're going to need them. Probably if you have a serious bleeding incident, you may use them all up. So, here is some triple antibiotic, generic brand, along with 2 pairs of tweezers. But you know, it'd be good to have to keep the wound disinfected or to clean a site or stop infection. These are some sting relief pouches. They, you know, took up no space, so those were handy. Down here, you know, I have different items. Again, another Ziploc pouch, which has 2 tubes in it, which could, you know, explode or what have you. Don't want them to do that. A full tube of Neosporin, and then also one of Benadryl itch stopping, which that could be handy if you have some, you know, getting poison ivy or whatever, something like that. This would be very handy to have. So, lastly, I have this, which is another pouch, which contains some various sizes, excuse me, open it up here, of bandages, those type of things. Has some travel packs of Tylenol, has some more bandages. I have some packs of salt here, iodized salt, just that regular, you know, those packs like you get at Wendy's or whatever. Those are good, you know, not only for replenishing lost salts, but also to maybe resuscitate a fainting victim, something like that, to rouse somebody back. I have some of these little travel, you know, drinking cups, so you can, you know, these are not great, but, you know, if you need to take a pill or something, you can put water in there and then drink the pill, take the pill. The rest of these are various types of Tylenol, and maybe there's a bear in there. I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's everything, you know, I got in the roll. You can see again. Look at all the stuff I managed to fit into that roll, which is substantial. The one thing you did not see in the pack, which you may have seen on the outside of it, and this is my favorite thing in the pack, so I saved it best for last. Again, I think this is one of the best items I've found for WROL situations and what have you, with medical, especially somebody who doesn't have medical training and maybe wants to be able to function somewhat. Again, defer to people with medical training, but I have this on a carabiner, which is attached to the outside of the roll. This is something called RN Notes, 3rd edition, Nurse's Clinical Pocket Guide. Look at this part. Waterproof and reusable. I like that. So you can, it has all these different, this is way better than that, this crappy first aid guide I showed you where they're like basically, run for help and hope, they don't burn up. This, how to treat a burn victim. This is what you do. You do this, these steps. How do you, what happens in renal failure? What do you need to do with the patient? That is, way more substantial than what you get with one of those. Now, I could not make this fit in my roll very well, but I liked that it was, it's, a little thick, but, this is, to me, still pretty portable. And, again, a lot of information in there that you may need. And I saw this on Amazon for, I believe, $60-something. So I think you could do better than that. I went to a local bookstore, and I found that for about $25 in the bookstore. I think it had been sitting on the shelf, for probably, I'd guess, a few years, and they'd marked down the price. Because just nobody was coming to buy their RN guides. They'd probably buy them from their, from their bookstore or something, their school bookstore. So, my local Hastings or Borders or whatever, they just had it sitting on the shelf like it was worthless. But I think it's a good addition. Again, you can carabine this onto, it's not ideal, but it'll hold onto the, maybe I'll put it through a few more loops there, hold it onto your pack. So, anyway, that's the entirety of this pack and this roll in these videos. Again, I've seen a lot of other guys with their own first aid capabilities. I don't have a good, I have some antibiotic creams in here. I don't have, particular, antibody or I don't know, antibiotics, to take. It's something I could add, but again, you got to keep those up. You got to keep those replaced every once in a while. Probably wouldn't be bad to have though. And I really like the roll design because of how you can get to everything and how you can label it, as opposed to one of your sealed packs where you just have everything jammed in there. Although I did jam everything into this. I may figure a better way to put this back together when I put all this stuff back in. We'll see. But, I'd like your thoughts and your comments. I've already gotten great comments on my bug out bag video. I appreciate everybody who made those comments. Being some of my new YouTube friends, which are, probably not your real friends, but they say nice things to you anyway on the internet, which would be Mr. Gorilla Tavern, I've had some other people. I had to think. There's Ski Town Prepper. Some others have commented on my videos, and I do appreciate that. Hoping to again become part of this YouTube prepper community, and trying to add my 2 to 3 cents here. If you think I'm missing some things from this pack, let me know. What am I missing? If you think there's ways I could do that differently, or things I have that are just totally useless I don't need in there. Maybe you're an RN, maybe you're an EMT, maybe you think this pack is absolutely the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Go ahead and let me know that. Post a video response, post a comment. I'd be happy to hear it. This is Western Kansas Prepper Today signing out, and we'll see you next time I think of a good prepping video topic. Goodbye.